Hi, hello, and welcome. I am definitely not Vlad, and you're about to watch me hit 2.8k rating on my Guardian Druid in Dragonflight Season 2 by doing nothing but pugs on a brand new fresh account. What that means is, I had no gear to send myself, I had no gold to send myself, I had no Flightstone discount, I had no skips for the story quests, I had no heirlooms to level in, brand new account to 2.8k rating. This is going to be a hell of a long episode. There's going to be a lot of jumps and skips and edits in the video. There's going to be a lot of dungeons that are being run. So let's get into it.
Nice. It's easy now when I have every 20 timed. I can just get invited right away. I am going to pull the boss next because I want to use Bloodlust soon. And I need to pull the boss if I want to use Bloodlust soon. So we're going to use a Bloodlust next pull instead of pull whatever number I had. I think it was 12 or something. Bloodlust. Please Bloodlust. Use Bloodlust. Please Bloodlust. Bloodlust. Please Bloodlust. Please use Bloodlust. One Bloodlust, please. Yes, please. Hello, this is Patrick. Whatever, man. Reading chat is overrated, am I right? Oh well. I mean, it feels bad that we didn't use a Bloodlust here, but I guess we'll just make it work. But yeah, the mage said that the debuff was there. That wasn't the case. No big deal. No big deal. We use Bloodlust next pull. Oh, you gotta be fucking shitting me, man. He says cooldown 3 minutes, by the way. That's why I'm upset. I'm gonna use drums because I really want to have Bloodlust rolling for this. We have mana. We're waiting on mana. We're gonna survival instincts here. I want to make this a really big pull to make it worth it. Use Frenzied Region, and we're going to use this to kite, and we have drums rolling. Okay. Now we have enough protection. Frenzied Region again. Incapacitating Roar. Move everything back with this. I'm struggling to stay alive. Gonna need a lot of loving from my healer here. Keep everything nice and slow. As long as the group doesn't pull more stuff, I should be fine here. Another Frenzied Region, Incarnation. We can spam Frenzied Region now, just hoping the group survives. Group's surviving. We're going to knock everything back just to get some breathing room for my group as well. Need to interrupt this. Incapacitating Roar, because I saw there were some fixates going through. Okay, we survived this. We survived this. We have some time here to recover mana. Heal everyone to full while he's drinking. Drink, 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 drink. Don't need, he says. 20% mana. He says he doesn't need. There's another Frenzied Region. The healer doesn't need mana, guys. Don't worry about it. Yeah, dude, come on. Please heal me. Hey, he doesn't need mana, but, you know. Paladin doesn't need mana, guys. Don't worry about it. The fact that he's at 40k mana, that shouldn't worry us at all. I'm not worried. Are you worried? You shouldn't be worried. Don't need. We have 80% from the little neutral mobs. As you can see, they're very, very valuable. Our mage got absolutely wiped out by one of the shells. We're going to res him. Paladin still not drinking. Very interesting. Top off the mage. Save the paladin some mana since he doesn't want to drink. Maybe he needs a sippy cup and he forgot it. I don't know. Gonna go across. We don't have Bloodlust. We don't have shit, man. I don't even have Incarnation. So I'm gonna think twice before I pull the patrol. And that should be it. We have Bloodlust for the boss in 30 seconds. Okay, and that's also when most of these cooldowns will be coming back off of. So he lost P3. Okay. P3 I don't think will last 30 seconds, but we'll make it work. There you go, phase 3, Bloodlust. We could have Bloodlusted sooner, but I respect it. You know, he's a man of conviction. He's going to Bloodlust when he wants to Bloodlust, even if it's the wrong time. 20 seconds of Bloodlust left. Good Bloodlust. But we did get our free hold 20 clear. I was pretty salty through that run because the paladin not wanting to drink threw me off, and then the mage also Bloodlust was kind of interesting. Okay, we're gonna grab a different key here, and we're gonna get free. We got a free hold, so we have to join somebody else's key again. Here we go with the Ulamon 20. I would really like it if we got slows here. That would make my life a lot easier. I'm gonna charge in. They're gonna start casting. I'm gonna incapacitating Roar, and I'm gonna start kiting them in the other direction. Gonna knock them back, not all of them, but most of them. I would love it if they got slowed some more. Need to keep moving. I don't even have enough rage for Frenzied Region, so I can't even get hit here. Okay, now I have enough for Frenzied Region. Gonna incapacitating Roar and move around this pillar. This is very scary, very scary. Oh, okay. DK says they had chains. I don't believe that because they were fucking sprinting at me right before I died, so that was a bit of a rough one. I guess they fell off right there. I'm gonna call for Bloodlust in this pull coming up once I have these guys pulled. Hold CD. Oh my god, Vlad, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? Not alpha, beta. My bad. That's completely my fault. I fucking typed. I just should have just typed first and then told them what to do. God damn it. Okay, we have a Frenzied Region charge, gonna recover that immediately, and the boss should be going down here. Okay. This group was a lot better than I gave them credit for. I kept talking shit, but that was because I was frustrated because I was worried I wasn't going to time it. Gonna re-roll our key. Hopefully we get one of the two that we still need. We get a Nullerus, so that's a no. We're going to have to join somebody else's group. It's Underrot, and what else do I need to do? Halls of Infusion. I have to go in and just get that 20 that I should have gotten before. Here we are in the 20 Underrot. We actually got a Priest Healer, so I don't have to worry about bursting as much. Very nice. That was a beautiful first pull. I'm feeling very optimistic about this group. I'll kick the other curse. The rest, I don't care if it goes through. Ideally, somebody would kick the Shadow Bolts as well. Somebody would kick the Shadow Bolt. All the cool kicks are uncool. Getting into another 20 Underrot run. Ideally, we would not grab aggro off the tank before the tank is done pulling. That would be really, really nice. Great pull. Thanks, guys. I don't know what to say. Do none of you have CC? What is going on? Why are so many people dying here? Is 20 Underrot really gonna be the hardest thing for me to do? Jesus fucking Christ. Alright, this is pull, or not pull, but attempt number 3 at Underrot 20. People keep messing around. They think the dungeon's easier than it is, because, you know, oh, free key. But it's not. It really isn't. I've had to idiot-proof my route so that we don't have any issues with it. Okay, so we had a butt pull behind us. We're gonna try and skip the Defiler. I didn't realize that there was a butt pull behind us until I saw the Paladin doing something weird over here. So we have Ix and Star. Just need to make sure that we kick these as they come in. I do first. There we go. We only have one kick available. This is going to suck ass. We survived it. Not by doing it correctly, we just survived by sheer grit and holding on. Almost 12 minutes left. Plenty of time for the last boss and all the trash before the last boss. 4 seconds until the Bloodlust comes in. We have all our cooldowns rolling. That's fine. Oof, I got feared. I'm not gonna walk into the other worm, so it doesn't matter too much. I'm gonna interrupt that. Incapacitating Roar still if it does the other cast. Okay. We're wiping out the worm very quickly, so that's good. I'm gonna keep these moving so that people are forced to walk out of the tentacles when the tentacles go down. I'm gonna move to the side here so I don't get hit by that frontal. Move over here so in case I get targeted with the frontal, the group doesn't have to worry about it at all. I don't know where this is sending me. Okay, the Bloodlust was very high value, because this would have been a little dicey otherwise. We're good. That's the last Blood Visage. People are already focusing it, and that's 20 Underrot after 3 attempts. Jesus Christ, man, those first 2 runs were shit shows, but this was much better. Alright, the last thing we need now is Halls of Infusion. You know what I just realized? I just realized the timing every 20 on both weeks doesn't seem to be 2.8k rating. I'm gonna lose my mind. Upgrading the Halls of Infusion from a ++ 19 to a +20 is not gonna give me 40 rating. And I'm sitting here all amped up. It's like, fuck yeah, dude, I just do the Halls of Infusion, we get that done, and then we have 2.8k. I ain't got shit. I feel monumentally stupid. I feel so stupid I can't even begin to explain how stupid I feel. Okay, getting started with a 21 Halls of Infusion because my dumbass just now realized that clearing everything on 20 doesn't actually give you 2.8k rating. But the group leader thinks that the Evoker is Augmentation, but he's not. He's Devastation. This group's being very toxic. It says, I don't give a fuck what you are, buff. I think they're talking about the movement buff. He says he doesn't have Aug spell, that's not an Augmentation spell. Okay, the group is too busy talking about what the buff is to actually play the dungeon. I am lost in the sauce. I need to ignore literally everyone in this group because they're just flaming each other instead of playing the fucking game. Okay, there we go. We did it. Yay. People are pressing their buttons instead of flaming each other in chat, so we actually killed stuff. That's amazing. Who would have thunk it? We have 2 battle reses, but somebody's still released, so I don't know, man. This group doesn't want to time this. They want to flame each other, so. Okay, so this is a Halls of Infusion 21 run. At least I think it was a 21 run. I'm not 100% sure. I don't have a route planned out for this. I'm so scared of these guys that I'm just not going to pull anything other than them. I'm trying to take the pulls nice and slow. There's no reason to rush. The DPS is extremely, extremely, extremely high, honestly, in my opinion. We're powering Croak once we see these. 1, 2, 3. Very nice. We run in this direction. Hopefully everyone can kite. Maybe I should run in the exact opposite direction, but it shouldn't be much of an issue. I'm not going to use my Ursol's Vortex. I don't know what's happening right here, to be completely honest with you. That's really rough. That's really, really, really bad. We have 3 frogs now that need to be dealt with. Overpowering Croak, we're going to kill these guys, and we're going to run over in this direction. Hopefully people have figured it out now. Just run on top of me, and then you can kite the froggies. Ursol's Vortex on top of this. Almost everything got gulped. That's very good. Now they saw how it works. Hopefully if we get a third one, hopefully we don't get a third one, but if we do, hopefully we take care of it the same way. I'm not going to do this double pull. I really don't want to do this double pull. I'm going to use an incarnation here and start beating it up. We're going to split that into multiple pulls. I just don't feel safe doing it. Okay, we have this group getting body pulled in by I don't know who, but somebody did. We're just going to kill them off before I go into the next group. I'm playing it safe. We have time. We have the DPS to time this without having to do crazy pulls. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I think this guy expects me to have more self-healing. I don't know. I just used Incarnation because I'm just terrified of dying here. I really don't want to die. I don't care if I don't have it for the boss. Yeah, my job here really is to survive and not maximize my damage, honestly. Ideally, I would be maximizing my damage, but I just can't. I just need to survive the pulls, especially those goddamn dragons. But this tornado is going to suck. I'm going to make sure I take it. In case I get knocked out of the safe spot from it. I wanted me to be the one that gets hit by it so that I could potentially survive it. Oh, I'm dead. Survive. Oh, fuck. I'm not dead, but they need a kite. Reset. Might be knock up from tornado to her bullshit. Okay, we have plenty of time, 11 minutes to time the 21. He should be dead but far before the submerge. There we go. That was the Halls of Infusion 21 on Fortified. No loot, but at least we got our dungeon run. Looking at the rating right now, I need another 321 keys in order to get this done. I think I'm going to start things off with a Neltharian's Lair 21 and see where that goes. And here we go with a 21 Neltharian's Lair, not a Neltharis. I don't think I'll be doing a 21 Neltharis. I am infamously bad at Neltharis. We just need to burn down one of these guys and then we're good. There we go. That's one down. Okay, we survived the Pelters. If you can survive the Pelters, you can survive just about anything in this dungeon. There's the first one. We rotate that. He drops the second one right on top of it. There you go. Beautiful. I'm going to stare at this because my DPS is less important than anyone else's. So my attention being divided doesn't matter as much. Well, the hunter's thinking it's this one. I don't know. I think it's this one. I think it's safe to say. I hope it is. Otherwise, I'm wasting some time of the group. Ooh, okay. Every time I do this dungeon, it's always like I'm stressing out whether or not I picked the right one. On form, hop on. Somebody hop on. Somebody hop on, right click me. Nobody wants to click me. Nobody wants to ride me, guys. There's no reason to go big. We have 19 minutes to kill the next 2 bosses, and there's not much trash between them, so we should be fine. I'm looking at the grub masters to make sure that once they cast their grub, I use my thing. Incapacitating roar. There's the incapacitating roar for the grubs. The grubs, once interrupted, do not do anything anymore. They just kind of limp towards you. I think they also do melee attacks, so make sure you do grab aggro on them. To interrupt that, there's no reason for those casts to go through. Right a position for it. We're going to incapacitating roar the next set of grubs. Very nice. No accidents this time around. This is a 21. I'm actually going to have to try my heart out. Okay, and we go. Incarnation. We're going to go to town. I'm going to look behind me to see where I can drop my Ursol's Vortex on top of these guys that drop down. Comes in after the Wretch, Toxic Wretch, and then jump. Okay, there's the pullback. I'm going to Frenzied Regen to recover my health from standing in this shit. Ursol's Vortex doing its job, keeping them nice and tidy over there. Now I'm going to look at where the next pulls are coming. Okay, that one, and that one back there. I'm going to give this guy a quick battle res. There they are. We're going to drop this on top of them. Stand here where I'm safe. And a potion and a Frenzied Regen charge. I have another Incarnation coming through. Now I'm very, very safe. Frenzy's coming through. We're going to remove the Frenzy with a smooth. With a smooth? Yeah, a smooth. We're going to use a smooth on it. Like my brain. Very smooth. We have plenty of time. 10 minutes. We only took a minute to kill this, so we're good. Here comes the next crystal. He's going to landslide after that. Yeah, that's a good spot for me to get hit by landslide. I'm going to try and move him closer to this. Survival instincts here. I was at like half health. That should keep him close enough for the paladin to actually melee him. Molten Crash. Didn't get my cooldown off on time, but we're going to insta-stun again. Beautiful. This is going very well so far. Use Incarnation here. There's a crystal structure. It's on this side. Landslides coming through. I'm going to try and charge in. Just going as quick as possible. Frenzied Region here. I have Incarnation up. Structure's coming up sooner than this, so I'm going to point him in this direction. Oh, he's dead. He's dead, dude. We timed it. Nice.
You need 19 more rating to hit 2.8k. This was less rating than I expected to get, but it's still good.
Alrighty. Starting a 21 VP. Use your kicks, please, on wind bolts. Really fucking hurt. Ooh, rough. Very rough. Frenzied Region. I don't even know what I'm doing here at this point. I don't know why we didn't just reset. We're literally wasting time. Somebody left, so I'm just gonna leave as well. I don't feel like sitting there and getting my ass beat. Alrighty, getting ready for a 21 bracket hide. That's all I could get into. We're doing some late night gaming, and not many people are very interested in a relatively low rated Guardian Druid. Because everyone wants you to time 22s in order to start timing 21s, right? That's how that works. Very big, very long pull here. Survival instincts, and I think we can bloodlust here. Everything's going to be grouped up. Use our group heal, get our bleeds up, incapacitating roar for all the fixates that are going through, and get that rage storm removed. Keeping iron for as high as I could possibly keep it, within reason. We got that interrupt, okay. The War Scourge there, I'm targeting that one for the interrupt. I'm gonna drop this Ursol's Vortex, start kiting a bit. There we go, very nice. AoE Fear from the Shadow Priest, beautiful to see. Interrupt the fear, make sure everyone's really focused on their DPS. Very nice. We're going to go and root this fighter because I don't want him to go run over and pull a bunch of shit. We're going to remove this Rage Storm. We had somebody else do it. Probably the Hunter with their tranquilizing shot. Very nice. No deaths on the first pull. That's massive. Loving it. This group's blasting it. We good, man. We good. No massive MD issues. Everything's grouped up over here. We're going to go in and use Rage of the Sleeper. Frenzied Region while everyone catches up. Just keeping it safe. Keeping it safe. There's a totem coming down over there. No, it's a trap. Okay. Rage Storm. Gonna get removed right away. I don't see the totem quite yet. Frenzied Region here to keep myself up. There's the totem. I was trying to frickin' find it. Interrupt that fear. None of that bullshit. Capacitating roar, probably not necessary. Gonna health potion here. Incarnation almost up. Gonna use Incarnation. There's a lot of high HP enemies here. We're gonna try and move over. Really want that totem dead. There we go. There's the totem. Gonna knock this back. Keep everyone safe from the fixate. Because I don't have incapacitating roar to get rid of it completely. There's another Rage Storm. I can interrupt that with a Soothe. There it is. The Hunter over in the back is being a bit of a pain in the ass. This Paladin healer is blasting the HPS. We're good. Like, I feel super safe with this guy. I want to finish this guy off because he does a nasty bleed on people if you don't kill him. Very nice. We're going to combine this pull because I feel pretty safe and healthy here. I do have Rage of the Sleeper ready. Use Barkskin for now, and then I'll use Rage of the Sleeper when there's more of them blasting me. Gonna use a Frenzied Region. That was a good time to go. We only have one interrupt here. I'm gonna try and get that. Vicious Claw Mangle gonna get interrupted. I'll kick that. Remove that Rage Storm. Very high octane gaming here. This group's looking amazing. We just need a kick on that fear. There we go. There's the kick on the fear. Looking for Vicious Claw Mangle. There it is. We're going to knock back right there just to interrupt all that. We're going to stand in these. Heal the group as much as I can. I might go down here. Nope. We had a Frenzied Region just in time. We're going to root the Vicious Claw Mangle. Some people going down here because I think I overdid it. I think we needed one smaller pull just to recover a little bit, but I think it worked out overall. 2 deaths only. That's still fine. Rage Storm coming through here. We're going to get rid of it right away with a Soothe. There we go. That guy's dead. That's another dead guy. 3 stacks being removed. We're going to catch a breather here. We don't have many cooldowns available, so we're not... Oh, excuse me. So we're not going to do a double pull over there. We're just going to pull this one group. Very nice. Going to recover our cooldowns here. Rebuff. Rage of the Sleeper. I'm going to use Incarnation here just to use as many Incarnations as I can. The more I use it, the more I get a feel for when I can use it, so I'm just going to make sure I do that. Just going to knock back to prevent the Vicious Claw Mangle from going through. Also give myself some breathing room, that's not a bad thing. We have melee DPS, 2 melee DPS, so we're going to look to... Or we have 1 melee DPS and we have the, whatchamacallit, sorry, my brain's farting. The Holy Paladin, so we have a lot of people up close. Actually, never mind, the Hunter is survival. This is something I haven't seen much. Okay, the Priest feared everything, so we're good. Binding shot going down, this guy's not going to reach wherever he's trying to get to. Blast him with a Moonfire, make sure he dies. Alright, we're going to finish these guys off and then we'll head into the next group. No reason to risk any bullshit with bursting, causing trouble for us. Here we go, waiting for bursting to go through. And let's get going. I'm going to interrupt this because I have enough time to regain my thingy thing before I need to interrupt the big guy. I'm going to soothe him. Trying to keep Iron Fur up. Nice healthy amount of Iron Fur. Here's going to be coming in soon. I do have a kick available for it. I should be moving them over to the totem. That's what I'll do here. Kick is going to have to kick that fear soon. There it is. There's the fear. We're going to kick it. Moving stuff on top of the totem to try and let people cleave. We would really like a kick on that. You please, group, should use kicks. I would really like that. There we go, there's a kick. That was very nice. We're going to root this guy before he makes it any further. I really don't want to have to deal with random butt pulls from those guys. A frenzied region here. We're going to tag these bone crushers and whatnot. Just want to move them away from the patrol. I want to pull them now while I can instead of having to wait later. We are not going to use Incarnation here. This is a small pull. There's no reason to do that. I'm going to eat these tornadoes so people don't have to deal with it. I'm going to Incapacitating Roar to prevent some casts from going through. I don't have a kick available, but I'll kick next time I can. There we go. I'll kick that. No reason for these Earth Bolts to go through because they do target random people. Okay, waiting for the next guy to start running away. Okay, these guys have binding shots on them, so I'll use that to get a stun off. Just gonna move over here so I can immediately go to town on getting this. He's dead. Going to get interrupted. Okay, we got MD'd, so we're good. Move back over to the boss. We have Incarnation ready. Waiting on the druid because he said he had to go get a fat snus. I don't know what that is, but yeah, I think he got it. Okay, we're gonna Incarnation right off the bat. I'm gonna use my AoE heal here. I'm gonna single target as much as I can. I'm gonna be using Maul just to get some extra heals in for the group. Okay. Kick those Earth Bolts. Mark for death. He should be using his invulnerability there. I guess he doesn't have it available. That's not a good look, but no big deal. He survived. That's all that matters. We do have Bop available, I think. I don't think we used it on anything. I'm gonna kick that just so we can stay in range and keep hitting these guys. The Blade Storm coming through. We're saving some kicks for the the heal. The heal doesn't really matter, honestly, because it doesn't scale with key level, so it's not as much as you might think. I'd much rather interrupt this that's dealing damage to random people. There's a Hextrick totem coming down. I'm into Survival Instincts here just to... Oh, that's perfect. Let's go. MD was nice. Stack up as much Iron Fur as I can. This is physical damage that I'm going to get dealt here in a second. Interrupt that. There we go. Half my health. Back in Frenzied Region right afterwards. Okay. Trick Totem going down soon. Could use some more kicks. There's a bunch of kicks available. It's just me and the Hunter kicking, honestly. It's kind of annoying. A bunch of people marked for death. Druid went down. We're going to quickly battle res the Druid. Hopefully he doesn't accept that in the middle of the Blade Storm. There we go. Now he takes it, I believe. Maybe getting another fat snooze, whatever that is. Okay, we good. Staying on the Gash Tooth. That was a little rough. I'm not sure what happened there, why they went down. Maybe they were focused by Gash Tooth's little thing. I think that was indeed the case. I need to get this spelled here immediately. There it is. Okay, I guess we're finishing her off instead of the instead of Gash Tooth. I'm gonna eat this so the melee DPS doesn't have to worry about it. I'm saving my Incarnation for the next pull. We have sated, so I'm gonna do small pull into double with Bloodlust. So pull after this Bloodlust. Okay, because we have a minute unsated, I'm just going to do a small pull right here. I'm going to take these shapers. There we go. Not going to use my incarnation, I can save it. Oh, next. Don't use it yet because it's 27 seconds unsated, we can't. Okay, just moving them a little bit, gonna interrupt that, no reason to let that go through. Keeping Iron Fur up. I don't want to use any cooldowns here because next pull is going to be brutal. There we go. We have 10 seconds until we have all that available, so we're going to go into a double. I'm going to run over there. Pull this, pull this, pull this. Big pew pew here. There we go. Survival instincts, incarnation. I wasn't taking care of my health, but we pulled through. We didn't die. On pull. I also want to pull that monstrous decay. There we go. Okay, we good here. We good here. This is nice, nice big pull with bloodlust. We're healthy. Gonna use the group heal here. Gonna pull that rod slinger before it happens. That somebody. No, it was too big of a pull, man. The healer says we got hit by a breath from the tree. I respect that. It's probably an overpull then with the tree. Should have adjusted the pull. The tree plus 2 rot slingers were probably a bit too much. I grab the Wilted Oak, gonna grab this Rot Slinger. I don't think I need more than that. Gonna use Rage of the Sleeper here. Get going. Frenzied Regen while the healer catches up. Okay. Going to keep an eye on the Wilted Oak as soon as I manage to find him. There he is. I'm not gonna pull anything else here. Gonna segment these pulls a little bit because we wasted a Bloodlust. I don't want to do anything risky anymore. We can play it safe and still time it, so there's no reason to do anything crazy here. We do have an interrupted breath. There we go. I'm going to move over to the totem. Oh, I'm going to get stunned here, but I frenzied regen. Never mind, I didn't get stunned. That's good. We're on top of the totem. Hopefully it gets cleaved down. Okay, very nice. Really need some more cleaving on the totem. The breath was interrupted by the druid. That's good. The other druid, I mean. I'm going to knock these guys back so they get stunned by the arrow. Okay. Use a healing potion. I'm going to use survival instincts. Not sure what else to do. 10 stacks of thing. Spell. The disease off of me. I'm good. Oh man, come on. We need to kill the totems. Okay. We finished off the guy before we finished off the totem. I have 10 stacks of this. I guess we're using it on the other people. Disease. Dispel. I don't know if both the disease dispelling people were able to use it. I don't know if the Shadow Priest was helping with the disease dispel. Hopefully he has it. Paladin definitely has it, right? The Paladin definitely has it. Shadow Priest, right? He has it, right? I'm not gonna link it. That's gonna be BM. I'm not gonna link it. I'm not gonna link it. Let's go. Pull that Rotslinger before he reaches that. We'll grab the trees. We'll grab this. Frenzied Regen here, use the group heal. Come on, what are we dying to, man? Come on. I do have a battle res. I don't know, man. What is happening in these pulls? Knockback to get stuns off. Really need that totem to die. Can't let this keep stacking up like this. If we keep wiping or half wiping, we're not gonna time this. Frenzied Regen. Please kill the totems, please. Not true. I need to kite. Knock him back and kite. Please heal me. I don't have anything to use here. Okay, we kited enough to survive. Okay, I got some lovin'. We're gonna kick that because I'm tired of having 15 fucking stacks of the disease. And we're going back to the totem. Incarnation here, now I can't die, okay. I'm just gonna kill the totem myself if the group doesn't want to kill the totem. There we go, the Rotslinger's almost dead, so we're gonna switch back to the Rotslinger so that totem will disappear. It's gonna help heal people up to full. I don't know what's killing us, but if this heat keeps happening, I don't know if we can time this. I'm gonna grab this big guy. The other group is patrolling, we'll pull into them. There's the Rot Slinger. We need to do some, like, multiple pulls, because otherwise we're just not going to be able to time it if we spend too much time going between them. The totem coming down over there, I'm going to move on top of it, so at least, at the very least, we get some cleaves on it. We're going to interrupt that. Trying to stay right on top of the totem. We're going to kite a little bit so that a few of these get stunned. Okay. I don't want to switch target to the totem. It's not going to be a huge difference in DPS, but I really want to make sure that I interrupt these things. Okay, we're recovering, we're stabilizing a little bit. I guess I was just way too fucking greedy with my pull. Okay, so far so good. A frenzied region here, just try and stay topped off. We're gonna get back on top of the totem. Oh, I got rooted. Okay, I thought it was stunned for a second. Okay, the totem has more health than the Rot Slinger, so I'm just gonna tunnel the Rot Slinger as hard as I can. There we go, Rot Slinger's dead, totem's gone, and the tree's dead too. Okay, just need some help healing the priest. We're gonna give movement speed. Charge into this to try and keep moving. Keep Iron Fur going. These two guys, and then use Incarnation. Use Frenzied Region. We're gonna grab those Shapers in the back. Okay, okay. Hopefully people send cooldowns. They don't have cooldowns to send, but we should be fine. There's one, I'll kick the other. Put it on focus. Okay, make sure to grab the Lasher aggro, that's good. Okay, we're recovering. 17 minutes doesn't look like it's timeable, but I think we're gonna be fine if we just focus up. We need to get a recovery pull in. The first pull was so good that I really don't know what happened with these other pulls. I feel like we should have been able to pull them off. I'll interrupt that. The other one gets interrupted by the Hunter. Beautiful. Once these guys get low, I'll start moving towards the boss and just get them into the boss fight. And I mean like really low. I really don't want them to summon a bunch of Lashers right in the middle of the boss fight. That would make it a lot more complicated than it needs to be. And that thing's bursting in the background. That's fine. There we go. We got all the little ads. Staying safe. Okay. Yeah, we'll start moving towards the boss now because it's just a bunch of these little guys. I don't mind the little guys. The infected Lashers despawn anyway. And we're going to get going. Okay. We have some cooldowns here. Actually, we know we don't. I'm gonna move in closer. Not get knocked back as far. Was the Iron Fur telling me, or the Iron Fur WeakAuras letting me know that I need to reapply Iron Fur? Go. Just gonna grab aggro on these guys. Capacitating Roar for that AoE CC so these guys don't wipe our group with a bunch of damage. Slowly but surely working through this. I have Incarnation up, it's not a big deal. I have so much health, I'm very, very safe. I have Survival Instincts for the next one. Oof, sorry Paladin. Knock those back, I really don't need that to kill me. Yeah, I whipped the Paladin by moving after him, that was my bad. But the Paladin's nice and tanky, so he doesn't really care. I'm just gonna move things away so people can stand behind it without standing in nasty shit. The K-spray on this guy, we're just going to move over here so I can grab aggro on them like so. We have incapacitating roar available, we're going to use that. We also use blinding light, that's fine. Okay, just going to move him over here so he's not standing in the nasty shit. There we go. When he pulls me in with grasping roots, I don't have to worry about standing in that on top of everything. I can. Okay. Once the Grasping Roots finishes, I can use Survival Instincts. That should keep you nice and healthy. I have 2 stacks of Frenzied Regen. We're going to use one of those. Very good. I'm going to use a Rage of the Sleeper right there. Just trying to make sure I don't... try to... Okay, the Shadow Priest silenced the one that was still casting. That's fine. Just need people to stay behind the boss. I have Incapacitating Roar. There it goes. Just really need people to stand behind the boss. There we go. He's getting a little irritated because the Paladin keeps running in front of the boss after I've already whipped him once. You thought he'd learn. I'll whip him real good. You can't skip Stink Breath because I'm relying on a lot of his enemy forces percent. We're just going to keep this right here. We're going to skip the 2 gut busters after this. There's the stink breath. They spread out. Very nice. It's only 1 person that got hit by it. I'm going to move him away so he doesn't... Okay, there we go. I wanted to move him away so that this spinny spin doesn't actually damage the... whatchamacallits? The hunter that got stunned and CC'd. Just need to sprint around him. It's fine. I can get hit by that. Just need a little bit of loving. Everybody else gets almost 1 shot because it's a high fortified keep. Okay, very nice. Frenzied Region here to top myself off. Paladin's too busy doing DPS, which is good. That's actually the right call. I can take care of my own health bar with just 1 enemy on me. Okay, very nice. He really likes the hunter. Breaks for the hunter. Very good. Let's go. We're gonna go this way. We're gonna skip that group. I really hope he didn't just pull that. Just making sure that we didn't pull those. Okay. That looked a bit suspicious. That felt like it was really close. We can skip this group, so let's just keep running. Use my hop, skip, jump here. Just making sure we don't pull these. There we go. Very good. I would like the birdies. There are the birdies. Very nice. Birdies into boss. We really need to make up some time. Bloodlust. Carnation here. Vulture needs to get taunted. Okay, we don't have an interrupt for the boss. That's fine. And drop a Rosal's Vortex right here. I'm gonna get gut shotted. Should be fine. Okay. Keeping my interrupt for the boss. Bear's right here. Okay. This is not a great spot for a trap, but I'll make it work. Hopefully nobody gets trapped. Good. Call hyenas. Where are they coming from? They're coming from the cave. Okay, they got trapped. That got interrupted. Beautiful. We really don't need to do damage to the hyenas. Please stay on the boss. Thank you. New traps coming through. Hit by the boss. Hyenas keep getting trapped. That's good. Hyenas are jumping. We're gonna interrupt that. There we go. The last trap killed them off. Okay. New hyenas coming from there to hit them. Ursol's Vortex, they're gonna get pulled back. I'm almost dead because I'm not paying attention to my health bar. Ursol's Vortex kept them in place along with the blind from the Paladin. Very nice blind. Boss is almost dead. We did good. I think that was a good Bloodlust call. Might have been late. We might have had it off cooldown for a long time there, but it's not like I could have used a much better time than right now. This guy's casting. I don't have an interrupt. Okay, we have a stun on him as well, so we're gonna just try to move the War Scourge to him. Would really like a kick. There's multiple kicks available. We should be using a kick. That's on me. Just as long as we don't butt pull here, we should be fine. Oh boy. Okay. I don't think this is timeable anymore, but these guys seem to be keen on trying, so let's do it anyway. 6 minutes to do the giant last pull without Bloodlust. I need these guys for the pull. Rot Hexer. The Filth Caller. I'm going to interrupt the Filth Caller. That War Scourge. That's the safest I could make a big pull. Interrupt that Rage Storm. Have another interrupt coming soon for the Rage Storm or for the Fear. Whichever Fear I see first is the one I'm going to kick. Need a kick on that. Okay, Jesus. I fucked mine up, so really needed someone to kick that. I don't know what killed this guy, but I'm getting real tired of watching the group die constantly. Interrupt the Fear. My battle res there. We have no battle res remaining. Rage Storm coming through. Want to save my Incarnation for a next pull. Four minutes left. We need a bunch of percent. I don't see this happening. Okay. Keep it going. Best I can.
Watch your step. Run.
Capacitating roar to remove some of this shit.
Enrage.
Raidstorm with a soothe. Keeping my kick for the Raidstorm, or for the Fear. 3 people with kicks up. Cast still going through. Knocking that back. I don't need that fucking channel going off right now. 3 minutes on the last boss is not enough. We need 5% more. Worst Scourge gives quite a bit, but I don't think these guys give much, so we're not probably going to get time enough to do this. We need to pull with the last boss. We still need percent after that Worst Scourge, unless we miraculously get... Nah, we're not going to get that. We're going to pull these in with the boss. We have to go. That's the only way we're going to be able to time this. The only way. People need to fucking move away from this so the choking breath doesn't actually hit them. There we go. Gonna move over to this side. Really need to pump it here. The totem, moving them back over to the totem. Pump into the totem. Totem can't get the cast off or we're kind of fucked. To keep those dispels going. 2 minutes 41. Rot Burst Totem coming through.
Attack totem.
Slowly but surely we're whittling down the boss. Need that totem dead. That totem dead. There we go. Rot Hexer needs to die now. Almost got my incarnation back up. Breath is coming through. Move from the breath. Moving over to the other side. Somewhere. Oh, dude, come on, don't stand on top of me. Somebody fucking dispel him. Rot Burst Totem coming through. I have my Rage of the Sleeper going. 2 minutes. Looking a little bit more timeable right now. Just need people to focus on DPS. There we go, there we go. We're burning down totems well. That spinny fucking death cloud is still going. So I'm going to reposition. I have a lot of melee, so I have to be very careful with how I position, otherwise that totem's not going to die. Very good. Keep the totems dying. Nobody's stacked up. Very good. I don't have any AoE healing for the group, but I don't think we need it here. 1 minute 40. Okay. 1 minute 40 for 20 million HP. I think we're okay. I don't know. This is tight. This is very tight. Keep it rolling. Rot Burst coming through. Switching back over to the totem. Need every little bit of damage we can get out. Okay, we have Incarnation on the Feral Druid. That's going to be a good chunk of damage right there. Need to move the boss.
Defensive.
My defensive here for this. Gonna Frenzied Regen that to recover the anti-heal or the heal absorb. My gear's getting yellow. That's how much I've died this run. It's pretty rough, man. No cleave coming through here. That's a bit on me. 56 seconds for 10 million HP. I think it's doable. I think it's doable. I was not a believer, but I am now. I'm gonna eat... Oh, man, some melee DPS hopefully doesn't eat that. Okay, 6 million HP. I think we're good. I think we're good, because we don't need to get the boss to 0, right? We can still have a few million HP left. 35 seconds. Come on, come on, come on. We got this. We got this. We actually timed it. I can't believe it. Very nice. That was intense. Oh, I got slimy expulsion boots. I'm not even a leather worker. Why did I get that? And we're back in VP. I managed to get into a 22 VP. Getting 2 key levels from 20 to 22 would actually put me at 2.8k rating. So here goes nothing. Let's see if we can pull this off. We're going to do a Bloodlust here on the first pull. We're going to go to town on these bad boys. Got an interrupt on the Cyclone that's going to come up here in a second. Right, there it is. Got our second incarnation. The first one was rolling until now. Here I feel pretty safe, so I'm just going to put as much as I can into damage. Gust Soldier's still kicking ass. It's funny that the mage called Frosty is playing fire. Just something I noticed. I genuinely expected him to be fire because I didn't even look at his cooldowns. I just looked at his name. I was like, yeah, okay, that's a Frost mage. That's funny though. Alright, let's focus up. I really need to time this because it's 1:30 a.m. I'm having a hell of a gaming session. I'm gonna eat this knock up. I don't want any of my DPS having to risk getting knocked up here. Use a Frenzied Regen here, keep myself nice and healthy. We're getting decent value out of this. A rogue with black powder just kicking ass. Iron Fur ran out, but there's nothing really hitting me, so I don't really have to worry about it. We also don't have a priest to mass the spell, so that's something to keep in mind. When I do pulls, I think the only big pulls that we have is the ones with squalls in them, so I don't really have to worry too much about it. Should be fine. I think a mosquito just bit me. Whew. Let's go. Keep going. Doing nice and safe here. Get that Iron Fur rolling. Had one right off the bat. We'll have Incarnation for next pull. If I can, I'll use it this pull. Incapacitating Roar that. I'm going to kick one of these. I don't actually have a kick. That was a bad knockback, but we'll make it work. We'll pull them back into this. Don't have a kick still. Iron Fur back up. Don't have a kick for this. Don't have a kick for anything, but the group is kicking. I see some kicks going out. It's good. Very nice. We can go into the next group. The Gust Soldier won't cast just yet. I'm going to use Incarnation here and we'll have it again soon. Doesn't matter too much. Gonna use an Incapacitating Roar here. I didn't manage to time it properly. I'll kick that. Wind Bolts really hurt, so I'm cool with kicking the Wind Bolts. I will knock them back if I need to, like right now. Gonna eat these tornadoes for my group. Very nice. Good, we're getting kicks in. That's all that matters. There's another Rushing Wind. Lots of heals on the Paladin. Okay, this guy's gonna get finished off here soon. Hopefully he doesn't get to do another Rushing Wind. Okay, we got him before the Rushing Wind went through. Oh, I'm gonna charge in here. I'm gonna use the group heal. You can use Survival Instincts just to stay alive here. I'm gonna get clipped by this, I think. Never mind, I won't. Have Incapacitating Roar ready for this guy. I didn't manage to time it because I used an ability right there, right then. If you gonna kick that, knocking back. Okay, the group is CCing. I'm just using knockbacks for no reason. Okay, this is looking rough. Okay, we have this. I'm gonna go in to share my health pool with these guys. They have Frenzied Regions rolling. Kick that. There's no reason for that damage to go through. This is really rough. This is a really rough pull. Honestly, probably should have saved Bloodlust for it. I don't know. The 20 I did that and it worked out fine, but then again in the 20 we had so much whatchamacallit, DPS, so much CC from our group members that it didn't really matter. I'm gonna wait for his bullshit to go up. There that is. Once he puts down the circle, I'm gonna go to the next group. Well, I have to go over here because I don't have room. And now we go to the next group with a movement speed buff. You have Incarnation ready. You're just gonna go to town on these guys. That should die before it reaches us and does anything nasty. We should be fine. An Incapacitating Roar here. Kick one of these. Group heal is almost ready. Gonna get knocked off. Knocking that back. This is really rough. Someone's typing something instead of playing the game. Need people to actually type something to play the game and focus up. I'm not very confident right now. It says only one death on the... Oh, okay, he's saying something positive. I thought he was just flaming someone because that's usually what happens in these hierarchies. Honestly, there's a lot more flaming going on and a lot less just people playing the game. Please kill that before it casts it or interrupt it, even better. The Paladin hasn't been using his interrupts, it seems. Okay, the mage is back. We can rebuff the mage. We have the Cloud Prince here. We're going to play it safe, nice and safe. Only 2 deaths so far, actually. It felt like we had more. Okay, I'm back to feeling positive about this group. Not bad at all. Just going to move this, make sure it's safe. We're going to stand in this tornado so nobody gets hit by it. And we're going to go. Keep an eye on that goddamn thing in the background before it roasts us alive. And let's go. We have 20 seconds until we can use our AoE heal for the group. Nature's Vigil. We're going to use it on the second Turbulence because the first one we're just going to clip the back end of it. There's this Turbulence. Nobody should get knocked into that thing. Okay, good. Staying nice and healthy in the rain. 10 seconds until I can cast one. This looks like it's gonna be the third turbulence that I can use my cooldown on, and that's also fine. I don't know why I use Frenzied Regen there, to be completely honest with you. My brain just decided that that was something that I needed to press. Shaman looks like he needs an Innervate, so we're gonna give him an Innervate right there. Use my heal as well for the group. Here we go. Very nice. Just one of these bastards left now, we should be fine. Very, very good. Okay, this is a rough pull. Like, these two guys are also a Bloodlust candidate from what I've been told by one tank that I respect. Someone who I played with on my main account when I was mostly DPSing. Just keeping an eye on that thing, and we can go into the boss. Oh, that was a bad. My bad, Shaman. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't think about your mana. Okay, he's getting some drinking in. That's good. Should be fine. It is Fortify. We're going to use our cooldowns here. Go to town on this. Keep an eye on those Tempests. Just need people to kick. Okay. Okay, Paladin kicked. Remembered. Okay, we have kicks going through. 30 seconds until my thing. I'm going to use it on the second intermission. I'm nowhere near using a after the wildfire heal, so I can't really help with that either. But the Shaman's a beast. Just kept us all nice and healthy through that. We're going to interrupt here. We overlapped it with the rogue. That's unfortunate. We do have other interrupts available. There we go. There's Liptide, which is the Shaman healer. WeakAuras letting me know that I need to start using my thingy thing with the stuffy stuff. Iron Fur. We have a bunch of cool interrupts available, so I'm just going to let somebody else interrupt so I don't overlap with someone again. Here we can use our heal for the group. Very nice. Okay. I believe that helped at least a little bit. I'm going to interrupt that. Didn't overlap, that's always good. I don't really care too much about my Iron Fur here, because I'm not taking much physical damage. So I'm not going to spend any rage on the Iron Fur. It's just a waste, to be completely honest with you. There we go, and that's the first boss done and dusted. Let's go. Give people movement speed. Hopefully the rogue grabs. We discussed it before. I will really want someone to grab the what's that thing called? The squalls that are up there, or not the squalls, the assassins that are up there. My job is to make sure I survive while that is being pulled. So we're gonna do a bit of bullshittery here. Need someone to go pull that. I can survive here. Just need a taunt on that. Very nice. Okay, they're being stunned. I'm going to use this Ursol's Vortex on them. Just gonna root this so I can get aggro on it. There's my Frenzied Regen. Oh man, one of those went through. That's really bad. Need people to actually use their AoE CC. I have knockback. I'm gonna use knockback. I don't care about the DPS here right now. Or we're gonna use Incarnation here and just gonna go to town, because the dragon alone I don't think warrants an Incarnation. I mean, it should, to be completely honest with you, but I'm scared to I just really want to survive this pull, because if we reset here it's gonna be really, really rough. Okay. Vapor form's going through, it doesn't matter. Okay. Stopping DPS so that we reset the... Okay, good. I was dragging that just to stop people from DPSing. I wanted them to stop DPSing so that we can not have 5 stacks of bursting. That would have definitely killed more of us, I think. It would have reset the length of it. Waiting on the mage to come back over. I'm just going to top everyone off as I can. Trauma needs to drink a bit. I respect it. I do have Innervate available for the Shaman. Just going to rebuff the mage that just came back. Waiting for the Shaman to get the full mana, and I'm going to get started. There we go. Pull that out. I'm going to also get into this nice little safe spot over here. Stack up my Thrash on that for the thingy thing, and we're going to use a heal for the group here if I can. Okay, that helped, and then we're going to innervate the Shaman in the next one, if we get a next one. Hopefully people are dropping cooldowns on this bastard's head. I don't see Shadow Dance being used. I'm not sure why that's the case, but Definitely should. Okay, Bloodlust next pull, innervate the Shaman like that.
Breath incoming.
Shaman's innervated so you can just spam the bejesus out of whatever he wants. There we go. Follow this pull once grouped. Okay. Grab these guys. Give people movement speed. Yeah, that's fine. 10 seconds is fine. We can delay that. Survival instincts until I get my incarnation. Incarnation's up. I can start casting. Okay. We have Bloodlust rolling. This group should be done and dusted very quickly. Gonna drop Ursol's Vortex on top of them so these guys get pulled back. Incapacitating Roar right here. It's a lot of interrupts that I saw there. I'm gonna eat all of these. I want that mage back, so I'm gonna battle res him. He keeps getting absolutely messed up by these guys. It's pretty rough. Okay, and that's a very rough pull taken care of. Done and dusted. Very nice. Keep saying done and dusted. Okay, there's the 7 stacks. We survived. Holy shit, this shaman's a fucking legend. Look at him. Look at him go, dude. Okay, we were looking shaky at the start, but I'm confident now. I'm a little worried about pulling the dragon here, but it worked out. It worked out. Okay, kick that. Rogue decided to do the same thing. Got our cheat death to proc. I'm gonna knock him back. I don't want those going through. That'll lower our DPS significantly. Got Rage of the Sleeper so I can keep myself nice and safe and healthy. Trying to keep them in the mage's little fire thing. Very good. Ursol's Vortex here, I think. No, I don't think I need to. Gonna kick that. Rogue is gonna kick the other one. Very nice. Very good. This shaman's amazing. I don't have anything for that. We do have Purge though. This shaman's a fucking freak. Look at this guy. He's just carrying us. He don't give a fuck about your shit. Goddamn. Just gonna help top everyone off. Okay. Very nice. And we have this pull coming in. We're gonna have Incarnation soon. Use the Frenzied Regen while I'm getting my ass pounded here. The group thing. It's attacking me. Very good. There's Incarnation. Now I'm safe. Just needed to spend enough rage to actually get Incarnation. We have Incapacitating Roar available for when the Squalls start casting Cloudburst. There it is. First one, there's a knock up. There's another one, we're going to knock it into the wall. I don't really care about other people's cooldowns right now, as far as CC is concerned. I want to get mine out, and then I know we're safe. Rage of the Sleeper here to make sure I survive. Okay. Let that time out. Oh no, this is gonna be bad. Gotta keep the shaman alive. Shaman can keep the rest of us alive. Whew, okay, who needs a priest, right? When you can just stop for 15 seconds after every pull. Okay, we need a mana break here. Gonna stop and wait for him to drink. There we go. He's drinking. As he gets to about 50%. Here goes 52, 53. We're gonna start this off like so. Okay, attacking me, very good. Shaman's almost full mana, or yeah, that's good, that's good. Okay, here's the breath. Gonna stand over here where there's a crisscross of 2 beams. If it starts going the other direction that I was pointing, I don't have to move at all. Like this, that's perfect. I'm gonna use a Frenzied Regen here and start using some Iron Fur. I'm slacking on the Iron Fur again like a dumbass. Okay, get knocked up into the air. And use the group heal here, Nature's Vigil. Ooh, the shaman's getting real low. I have a battle res. Does he have an Ankh? I'm going to get some rage and battle res the shaman. Okay, I did battle res the shaman. Good. Let me use Frenzied Regen here. That should keep everyone nice and healthy. I'm looking at my rage spent. Trying to build up on after the wildfire here. Rebuff. Okay, I have an After the Wildfire ready. Once everyone gets knocked up into there, I'll use some more rage and that'll heal everyone. That's going to help quite a bit. I'm going to use Incarnation here because we're in the middle of a boss fight, so it's worth using. Move people over to the other side. They ain't nice and healthy. Keep Iron Fur up. My WeakAuras is helping me with that. Boss is not positioned optimally here. I'm probably gonna just move him over here just a little bit. There we go. He's back in the center. I really want him to be right in the center of the room because that gives people the most room to maneuver around him and not get hit by any of the tornadoes while they try to position in such a way that they have room to get away from the downburst. I'm gonna suffer some of that for a second here. Shamans keeps going into the thing. Okay, I think I can keep the group alive here for a second as long as I get my thingy thing. There we go. That gives them quite a bit of healing. I'm gonna keep looking at their health bars. I'm gonna have my heal coming up soon in a second here. Nature's Vigil. There we go. Nature's Vigil. Now we go to town on the single target DPS as much as I can, because that'll actually heal the group. Not a ridiculous amount, but enough to maybe survive. I'm gonna use a healing potion. I'm gonna use a frenzied regen. Boss is almost dead. We got this. There we go. Give people movement speed, and let's get into this fight. I have a Rage of the Sleeper. Use that on pull because I'm gonna get hit a bunch on pull. I want this interrupted. I really hope people kick that rally. That rally is gonna cost us a lot of time if we don't kick it. Incapacitating roar. Good. The rogue knows what's up. I'm going to knock back that because I don't trust anyone to kick it. I'm gonna move them on top of that. We're getting kicks in. Really could use some healing there. That's good. Got my thing off. 12 seconds until there's another interrupt. I'm just gonna, I can't, somebody needs to kill this goddamn thing. I'm just using Incarnation here because I'm just scared for my life. I'm stressing out, man. 11 minutes left to do the rest of the trash. I don't know if we have the DPS to just keep going through this. 7 deaths. I don't know, this is a rough one. I don't know if I'm doing pulls that are too small. Somebody up on. There we go. Paladin's slow as shit, so we're gonna move him around. Mage is already up there. 11 minutes. That's looking spicy and dicey, man. I don't know if we can do this, but it's the name of the game right here. I don't know. I think my pulls were too bad. I don't think I know what I need to do to get pulls that are gonna work in this. Okay, we're gonna drop down Orsol's Vortex here because we really don't want these guys to charge out. It was still within the goddamn vortex, so I didn't position it properly, but it's gonna work. I'm gonna stay on this guy because he's a caster. I don't really need to kill that guy first. I'm gonna use our group heal here. I don't kick that. There's not much else to kick, really. Okay. Got stars after this. We have to do stars. Not many pulls left. We can do this, I think. Iron for up. Come on. Where is the DPS? This guy needs to die. Just die already. Thank you. Give people movement speed. And we need to pull these. I have an Ursol's Vortex coming up soon. I'm going to use Ursol's Vortex here. Once these move around enough, they're going to get pulled back into it. I'm going to go over here. Try and do some DPS to this. The stragglers, because I can maul them to death. I'm going to use Rage of the Sleeper here. Honestly, I'm not sure why. I probably shouldn't have and saved it for the next pull, but I have Incarnation for the next pull, so I'm not too worried about it. We have 2 minutes until Bloodlust is available. We're probably going to have to use it for the last boss because we're going to get in the middle of a fight. Depending on how quickly we kill this, we could maybe use Bloodlust on the next pull, but we're going to not use it here. Just a mana break. We'll after this pull, not this one, next. Get green. I got star. Okay, I got purple. Okay, we have delegated kicks. We're going to use Incarnation here. Use the group heal. Focusing here, incapacitating roar for that. I don't want those casts to go through. There's the kick. I'm going to move over to the casters. I need some CC, I need something on the casters. Okay, that's good. Group's actually trying now. I'm going to kick that. Extending these tornadoes for my group to be able to survive, and also not have their damage interrupted. Need those adepts dead. He's almost dead. I'm not going to interrupt here. Frenzied regen to keep myself alive. Slammy slam, smashy smash, doing a lot of damage to the group for kicking that. Don't let that rally go through. Basically a heal for him for 50% of his current health. Okay, gonna reset for a little bit here. Get hit by a tornado, heal everyone up back to full. We have blood less than 5 seconds, and we go in. I'm gonna survival instincts off the bat because I'm gonna get hit by a bunch of shit. Frenzied regen here. I don't have incarnation for this, so I'm not exactly perfectly safe. Just need to keep Iron Fur up. I got the other rally, very nice. None of the rallies go through, that's already massive. We have Rage of the Sleeper up now. Okay, 7 minutes. I think this is looking good. With Bloodlust, this group should die relatively quick. I'm going to stand in these tornadoes because I got Frenzied Regen charges to use. Just getting knocked up. Going to use a Frenzied Regen charge. Going to use Group Heal. Iron Fur needs to go back up. Okay, kicking that rally. The other rally needs to get kicked. Very nice. Rogue took care of it. I'm going to save my Incarnation here. I don't think we need Incarnation for this last bit of this pull. There we go. Very good. It's just this guy. I'm going to actually heal people. I don't need to heal people. That was stupid. Okay. Very nice. Paladin can hop on and avoid taking damage. Okay, nobody wants to avoid taking damage. We're going to do this. We went into combat. These things are not casting at us yet, so we're good. Okay, we're going to drop Ursol's Vortex and we're going to knock everything back. That'll pull everything together. We're going to Rage of the Sleeper here. This is good. We have a good group on these. We're going to kill them relatively quickly. Very nice. There's a few stragglers that I pushed away because they weren't in the Ursol's Vortex, but it worked out. You have 6 minutes for the last boss. This is looking like a time. It's looking like we're going to get this fucking dub. Okay, just waiting for mana, and then we got this fucking kill. We got 6 minutes to kill last boss on Fortified. I think we got more than enough time to do it. Waiting. 70% mana, that's good enough for me. Incarnation. Okay. There we go. I'm super focused right now because this is going to be probably going to be my 2.8k dungeon. It's going to suck if it isn't, but we'll see how it goes. I don't need to use my AoE group heal here. There's not much threat of dying from chain lightning overlap here.
Find shelter.
There's the find shelter thing. We're going to give people movement speed so they can move over if they need to. I don't have Iron for a backup. Going to jump over to someone like so. Very nice. I do that when there's like 2 seconds left on his channel for the zone that he's making. Okay. Waiting for the add to spawn, and then I think the first add I don't need to use it because he's going to chain lightning and then summon add. Or is it add and then chain lightning? It's add and then chain lightning. It's chain lightning. Everyone's pretty healthy. Yeah, I'm not going to use it here. I'm trying to use it at the best possible time. Chain lightning after the orb, so we're good. Next time he summons it, I will use my group heal, Nature's Vigil. Trying to save up some rage for then. Here comes the add. Use an Iron Fur. Oh, give me that. Okay. Use group heal. Try and heal everyone up. There we go. That's very good. That's good. Not perfect, but it's good enough.
Find shelter.
Everyone's jumping, that's good. We'll give people movement speed so they can move around as quickly as they need to get into the shelter. I'm going to get a few more hits in, then I'm going to target someone over there and jump. Very good. Plenty of time. 4 minutes for 40%. We're good. We're good. Yeah. Very nice. Just need to stay focused, keep your gaming. Waiting for the add to spawn in. That's what's up next. It's very close. That's good. Frenzied regen. He doesn't need to heal me. Group heal.
Jump now.
Very good. Chain lightning. I can move away from that so the paladin can remain on DPS. He decided to move. That's also fair. We have incarnation. We're rocking the crazy damage right now. Keep Iron Fur up. Now it's time to. Now we need to make sure we heal the group. We can. I have nothing to heal the group with, but it looks like we're surviving anyway. There it is. I'm going to use Frenzied Regen to keep myself as healthy as possible. Make sure I jump. There's the shelter. Give people movement speed to get into it. I'm just going to be safe and jump over here. No reason to risk it anymore. 2 million health. He's going down. He's going to die on top of us right here. Please tell me this is 2.8k rating. Come on, baby. Give it to me. Come on. We're back in Vortex Pinnacle for the 500th time. Is that it? 20 rating. 2,807. Fuck. Yes, dude. Woo. We got it done. Oh my god. I feel relief. Is that weird? Great run. See you guys around. I'm going to give a lead back to this guy if he decides to keep the group together because he was the one that formed the group, and I'm going to now leave. This was really awesome. This was a hell of an adventure. We got a lot of knowledge about Guardian Druid. I learned a lot. I think I improved my gameplay. I improved my dungeon knowledge. I improved a lot of things in the span of this series, and I think it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of salty moments. So in the next episode, oh wait, there is no next episode. We're done. The druid is done and dusted. So yeah, all of this was done in Pugs. All of this was done from scratch on a fresh new, brand new account. Basically, I had nothing on this account. I had no gold. I had no characters. I had to farm all my flight stones to make my own whatchamacallits, to upgrade all the gear. I had to farm gold, obviously, to craft all my gear that I've crafted, and I have a lot of crafted gear. My head, my neck, which I recently crafted, my back, my bracers, my belt, my boots, 2 rings, all of that is crafted. Every single one of those. And all of those are pretty expensive because all of them are 447. So just in the cost of Drakathis, that's a lot of gold to make the thingy things with the stuffy stuff, the enchanted aspect Shadow Flame crests. So it's been a hell of a journey on this character, and all of that has been done in. Let me do /blade. Hold on, I'm gonna remove the chat block here for a second, just so you guys can see /blade. It says 9 days, 11 hours, and 27 minutes, and trust me, at least like 10 hours of that is just me sitting around AFK. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me on this journey. This was awesome. This was super fun. There were some frustrating moments for sure because, you know, you're sitting there and trying to do your best and people are slacking or you mess up and then you're frustrated. It happens, of course. It happens to the best of us. Even the most positive mental attitude people out there are just gonna, you know, falter at a point and just be frustrated and fall to the frustration. But all of that aside, thank you very much for watching and I'll catch you in the next series.